If you want the blessing of God on your life, you must care about what God cares about most. And what God cares about most is He wants His lost children found. Nothing matters more. If you want to know how much it costs, you open your eyes to the cross with arms outstretched. Jesus is saying, this is how much I love the world. I love the world this much. I'd rather die than live without it. I want to introduce you tonight to one of my dearest friends, a hero, an inspiration, and a teacher to me. Ying has had a ministry for many, many years in an Asian country. And more than any other man, I believe, since the Apostle Paul, understands the principle of multiplication and the principle of reproduction and has modeled it for the rest of the world. The greatest churches in the world and the greatest movements in the world are not in America. They are not. I'm sorry. Just get a life if you think that's true. You need to travel with me around the world and I'll show you where God is really at work. In this movement that he began, in just the first 4 years, they went from 2 churches to 60,000. Ying once told me that they had he said, the church planter in 6 months has not been saved yet. That's how fast they grow them. How in the world did you figure that out? And how did you first come to realize that traditional methods weren't going to work?
Yeah, thanks God gave me the chance. I want to share. Before I have the idea, I have over 20 years experience for the church planter, for church pastor, and the hospital chaplain. And Grace and I, since we are being missionary, every year we can personally bring around 40 to 60 people become a Christian. Yeah. But when God called us turn to another place, when we want to share gospel in that place in East Asia, there have 3 cities. That's 3 cities. Total registered people, population is 5.8 million people. Mm-hmm. But in those 3 cities, over 15 million factory workers come from all different places. So total means in those 3 cities, over 20 million people. Mm-hmm. When I make the strategy plan, how I can share gospel with them, one question come to me. Today, how many of my people can hear in the gospel? So I starting to ask myself, and Grace, we pray together. We cannot sleep. If every year only 40, 60 people, how to compare 20 million? Yeah. You cannot manage image. What strategy I can prepare? So we pray, and one midnight, just from Jesus' Great Commission, we found the best strategy is from Jesus, already gave to us.
Amen.
In his Great Commission, he said, very simple 3 keywords. First keyword, he said, go. But before, I said, come. Bring people come. Our church open, door open. Bring people come. Will people come? But how difficult to bring people come to our church? Jesus said, go outside to find them. Go outside to reach them. So that's first keyword. Second keyword, Jesus said, all nations. Share gospel. Before I share gospel, I choose person. Yeah. Sometimes I think, oh, he look nice. So I share with him. I think he's not nice, so give up, you know? Even at home, my brother every day mad me, so later. Yeah. So I chose person. But Jesus said no. To share gospel to all nations. Everybody. Don't give up anybody. The third keyword is what? Let them be disciple. Not a Jesus follower, not church member, not only Christian, not a fellowship member. It's my disciple. So we're thinking, what does disciple mean? Disciple is to learn what his master to teach him. And one day he will be the master to teach and obey, to teach other people. So gave us an idea, the training for trainer. we will train everybody become a trainer. They can immediately to train other people. So we jump out from the traditional way. We will let every Christian, even new believer, immediately they can share gospel and train them become a Christian. That's the called different. The traditional way is the T4T training. The traditional way, we lead people become a Christian, put in the church. That is responsibility to go to church. But right now, it's you. You lead people, you need immediate to train them become a trainer. Then they can train them.
Everybody's a trainer. Everybody's a trainer.
Yeah.